Today we will go over a Fusion wiring harness and the different wire functions. In this video, we will cover the MSRA770's wiring harness, but the functions of the harness will be similar for other Fusion stereos. First, we will cover the power connections. On this harness, there is a yellow and red wire. The yellow is your primary power wire, and the red is the ignition wire. The yellow wire should be connected through a 15 amp circuit breaker if one is available on the vessel. If a 15 amp circuit breaker is not available on the vessel, you must connect the wire to power through a 15 amp fuse. For stereos with the red wire, it needs to be connected to a power source, even if it's not connecting to your ignition or switch. If your red wire is not being connected through the ignition or manual switch, it must be connected to the same power source as the yellow wire. This enables you to turn the stereo on and off automatically when your vessel is turned on or when you activate the switch. The last power connection is the black wire. This is the ground wire. You must connect it to the negative terminal on the power source or to a common ground. Now we will cover the function wires. We will start with the blue amplifier on wire. The amplifier on wire connects to optional external amplifiers, enabling them to activate when the stereo turns on. A connected amplifier must use the same ground as the stereo for this signal wire to function correctly. Next is the brown telemute wire. The wire activates when connected to ground. For example, when you connect this wire to a Fusion handheld microphone, the audio mutes or the input switches to aux 1 when the talk button is pressed. You can enable this functionality from the settings menu. Finally, the last function wire is the orange dim wire. This wire connects to the boat's illumination wire to dim the stereo screen when the lights are on. The gauge of the illumination wire must be suitable for the fuse supplying the circuit it is connected to. The rest of the bare wires on the harness are for speakers. You have zone 1 and 2, each with a left and right connection. The amount of speakers that can be connected to these wires depends on the stereo. Please see your stereo's installation manual to see how many speakers it can support on the internal amplifier. Typically, the internal amplifier can support 4 to 8 speakers. And that's it. Thanks for watching. For more help, please visit marinesupport.garmin.com.